Hello friendos, welcome to another video. This one's a little bit different, and it might even kick off a series, you know? So basically, this is Transformers Hot Takes. I'm gonna do 5. I don't know, that's just all I've come up with so far. But anyway, on to Hot Take number 1. If you have a figure who has double jointed elbows, like that, this does not look good. Okay? Because when you're bending your elbow, it doesn't, your fist doesn't touch your shoulder. It goes like a little bit, it doesn't touch it fully. I think this is ugly, and you can't use that for articulation. I don't know many opinions on that, but you know, that's just what came to my mind at first. Hot take number 2. Titans Return was peak, and with characters like Blur here, the 86 one was an unnecessary update. Also, I painted the face and I redid some of the silver. Is it nice? Is it off topic. Yeah. So this Blur is peak. You get wrist swivels from a figure from 9 years ago. Which I guess was kind of common, but Cup didn't have it. And you get good articulation. The base of the figure is wide enough that you don't need ankle tilts. He's dynamic, and the face isn't ugly. Okay? It's not ugly, right? And yeah, you might need to paint the blue or get the Takara one if that's in your budget. I don't know. But with other figures, I don't have Titans Return Perceptor, but they have a nice style to them. This is not TR Perceptor. This is the 86 one. The Titans Return figures just like had such a good style, you know, and they fit with your War for Cybertron figures, I would find. Then again, I don't really care about the specific figures in my collection because it's more like it's a character. Yeah, but I want to get the Titans Return Perceptor. I decided 5 minutes ago because this one's fun. Okay, I was surprised it wasn't a Voyager because like the sheer size and the plastic feel was pretty great on like right out of the box. But over time it's kind of meh. It is. And like, you know, with the Titan Masters, like you get a little guy. Okay? That's peak. Right? You get a little guy. And the transformations are so fun. Like, dude, so fun. All right, on to hot take number 3. Now, if you don't want a figure in that character anymore, or you know, you got what you would call a better version of that character, but you don't want to get rid of that mold, and you have in mind like a specific character, but it hasn't been released like that, customize your figure, okay? This is Shattered Glass Starscream from the Earthrise, not Earthrise, Earthspark Starscream. His arm really, really loves to fall off. But yeah, like, I wouldn't have gotten a Shattered Glass Starscream anyway, because it's an underrated repaint that Hasbro doesn't like to do. And like, it's Shattered Glass Starscream. I gave him heterochromia, cause why not? Um, and like, when you customize your figures, you make it your own. And you don't have to sell it off if you don't have a local shop close nearby. So it's nice. It's a good option that is underrated, you guys. On to hot take number 4. Bigger doesn't always mean better. What do I mean by that? Well, the Titans Return Astro Train mold. I reviewed it last night. Go check that out. Um, it's very big. But like it's lacking articulation that was even standard at the time. You don't get a waist swivel. I understand it has to like do that, but they could have found another way to transform it. I mean, I'm kind of fine with that, but also it does kind of make this look like the torso and this look like a part of the legs, but that's just me. And he doesn't have wrist swivels, and like it's a good figure to mess with. Don't get me wrong, but so is this. This is a smaller figure. And I think that the Titans Return one is probably better. It has such a cool look. But yeah, this figure is also fun to mess with, okay? It's got a snappy transformation, and, you know, you get the alt modes across. Like, for Astro Train, we're gonna pull him back in, his train is... It sure is something. It's a mix of, like, a battleship and, it's basically a battleship train, you guys. I don't know. Also, like, the head, I don't know. Yeah, bigger isn't always better, you guys. Sometimes, if you're nice and condensed, heck, even Blur, sure, even Blur. Where did his head go? I don't know. But even Blur, I would say, is better than Astro Train, you know? And, like, this dude is better than this dude. Because, heck, I can even transform him, like, lickety-split, alright? You know, sometimes you need... What am I saying? Guys, do I know? Do I know? I don't know. But like, this figure is simple, and it keeps its articulation. Like, it adds articulation, actually. And like, it's all the better for it. Bigger. Hold on. Bigger figures are not always better figures. And finally, hot take number 5. Cats are so much better.
Just look at this little dude, he's so cute. Hi, little Onyx. Hi.
Anyway, you guys, what did you think? Tell me in the comments if I get them figured out. I have no idea. But anyway, friendos, that is all.